could go for a life sentence.
Man.
That might not be a bad thing.
I mean, I don't know. Have you seen some of the people that live in Texas?
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot
I
of
live
people
there.
in Tennessee.
Anyways,
So I'll say again, have you seen some of the people that live in Texas? I think reading a book would be very helpful sometimes.
all right.
Have you seen the reality of the TV reality of Texas?
Let Wind, it is Wind's turn.
It is my turn to say we are going to start by laying some ground rules for today's session. We are live now, and this goes for this. And if anybody ends up joining the chat, no politics during the session. We got some of that out before the session, before we started streaming. No politics.
I mean, we
None
can
whatsoever.
talk about dragon politics.
I mean, if it's politics, but it's in game, that's another matter altogether.
Good.
But
Okay.
but politics in regards to IRL, just push it to the side. We're here to hopefully have fun. It's going to be a short session because this Comes Out Loud is actually going to be going live early. We actually also have an art out today, so we've got 2.5 hours of D&D to play.
Okay, so I will say one thing. Cyrus for president of Baldur's Gate.
For 1430.
Yeah.
I forgot
Cyrus
what the timing
for-
is right now for the year. But I think it's like so. No, it's 1500. We're at like 1490 something right now.
I'm gonna vote Shelley for president since she's gonna pray for everyone.
Okay,
For motto,
yeah.
I'll pray for you.
Yeah. Opposition campaign slogan. Shirley prays for you in the afterlife. I help you when you're here, when you're alive.
Oh, read a book, you dumbass. All right, let's do this. I got extra attack, and I passed to a D6 for my damage.
You know what? I'm not sure if there's going to be any fighting today.
Bold of you to assume I won't attack just a bystander.
Kick you from the game.
Oh.
Okay, I'm
to
sorry,
stop
but
you.
we locked away the evil spear, so you are not allowed to be ridiculously evil for no reason.
Okay.
You are currently chaotic neutral because of actions you have already taken in this campaign. I don't care what you
Okay.
say. You're chaotic neutral.
Have you seen what
I
I
won't
wrote?
put you
on my
evil.
sheet?
I didn't see what you're on.
It's written chaotic nut
Girl.
because she's cray.
Yeah, she is a crazy bitch.
We love their crazy bitches.
All right, so let me put everybody on screen here. I've got some medieval time music because hey, you're all just arrived at Waterdeep. Woohoo!
Woo. I like to go to the
Oh.
dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Oh, God.
A different campaign.
In the Discord, I've sent a new pack of dice that I just received. They are made of cat's eye, and they're beautiful.
Not actual cat's eyes. It's like a gem or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a gem named a cat's eye. Well, I wouldn't be off like that. Would be weird, but
Yeah. I mean, it's possible.
yeah, I guess. Just
Although it would be kind of squishy. I'm not sure how to make
Unethical?
it to the hard enough to do it. Maybe there's a way to treat the eye.
yeah, glycerin's gonna be your friend.
We're gross. Hold on. I just saw something.
They're absolutely majestic.
All right. I'm actually going to put something in Discord just for your as kind of a handout here. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
They're beautiful, eh?
I'm trying to, but it doesn't want me to. Maximum size is 8 megabytes. Shit. Anyways, I was trying to get you a map to Waterdeep.
Oh,
Here, let me do this.
guys,
slightly different.
Gogol is your friend.
No, but I already have one. Is the thing.
And you can't close the PDF, I guess.
Well, it's not a PDF. It's a JPEG,
Oh, okay.
and it's 11 megabytes.
Alright.
I can't put it into Roll20 because it's over 10. I can't put it into Discord because it's 8. All right. Well, I can do it this way. I got another route.
Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna help out Win a bit. This is a nice what's the name? A nice link if you can use it. Oh yeah, the Google Drive works too.
Yeah, I put it in Google Drive.
The one I've sent,
So you can click it and see it.
it
This-
includes a lot of the dots on the
Access
map.
denied.
Access denied. Should be shared.
What the-
Request access. You get an email letter. You know if the file is shared
Change
with
to
you.
anyone with this link. Let me change this. Copy link. Let me change that.
What the hell?
There we go. Try that again.
Yep, that
Woo!
worked.
All right, cool.
I didn't click the right setting. But just so you guys have kind of an idea of what the map of Waterdeep, kind of like what I did with Baldur's Gate, except Baldur's Gate I could actually upload the map into Roll20. However, Waterdeep's a little bit bigger.
The City of the Dead part of town sounds lovely.
Hey, there's a temple to Kiln over there.
Yes.
I mean, this is pretty much the crown jewel of the Sword Coast. It's the place where, if you're looking for a temple of something, it's probably here. There's politics, intrigue. I mean, a whole bunch of things, which is another adventure. Actually, another 2 adventures called Dragon Heist and Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Although technically, Dungeon of the Mad Mage goes into Undermountain, which is low under Waterdeep, but we won't get into that.
Yeah.
Access via the yawning portal. What a better place to do it. Anyways, as you basically reach kind of like the into the gates of Waterdeep. First off, I just want to do something to kind of like solidify the party. If everybody's kosher with this, unless you want to do some role play for it, let's say during the journey you kind of got to know each other a little bit enough where maybe you read that Chior and Grizzly or Gizly. I keep putting an R in there for some reason.
No, no, you're good.
Essentially, find out that basically, while your goal is slightly different than what everybody else is, you're pretty much all on the same path. And maybe you decide that you kind of consider yourself part of the Pyre of Faith, the name of the group. That sound good?
Sounds good
Just
to
call
me.
it. Just that.
Sounds good to me.
Keep
Yeah, sure.
everybody in it.
It's a nice way to make it easy, and I'm down for it.
Yeah. Just it.
It's like when we meet someone on Grindr and we say, let's say we met on the internet.
Nice. As you all roll into basically the inside the gate to basically the post where people are going to be starting separating, going their own ways. One, you need to get paid.
Yeah.
Give me my money.
But 2, you also notice that the cultist wagons are quickly heading off.
I'm going to follow the cultist. I can always get paid later.
If you can find
Well,
find your person.
worst case, I don't get paid, and that's the worst.
Zinderlog will he sees you running off, and he talks to Bane and says, "I'm actually with her. I'll go ahead and take her gold so that she has it. But it looks like she's going after something important." And
I'm do the same.
so I think
I'm gonna head
everybody.
with him.
Okay. Um, everybody will end up getting their gold. So whoever was the bodyguard gets 60 gold. Chior and Gisley, you're going to get 42. And whoever was the sergeant, the next level down, was 48.
I think I was a bodyguard.
Yes, I believe you were.
42.
Because I think there was only one person who didn't get bodyguard.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
But what happens with those that were fired and
They got
Oh, that's
rehired.
right. You get an extra instead of 10 gold, it was 15 gold per 10 day. So add another 30 gold to that.
Woo!
ooh, I'm rich, baby.
Let me do that then.
Let's go for the money.
Keeping track of everything for Zinderlov and the D&D Beyond sheet just because it's easier for me.
So, do you remember how much it was? You said for me, since I think I'm the one who failed.
48.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you got good enough for the sergeant role.
No, I rolled really poor.
Oh.
I really crit failed my charisma check.
Actually,
Like literally, probably just ignored and acted on my own. Like I wouldn't get paid. I wouldn't get mad.
yours was 5 gold per 10 days, so you got 30 gold.
Okay.
So we got Gisley and Frederica are following the cultists.
I was gonna head along with them too.
Okay, so we got Gisley, Chior, and Frederica. Anybody else?
I'll follow up right now as well.
Okay, so you got all quickly you get everything all together, get your gold, and start following the caravan. They see the streets are pretty busy at this time of day. This is probably like just afternoon now, just at the start of the afternoon side of things. And they end up heading to the north gate of after it actually takes a couple hours to get up there, but they get up to the north gate of Waterdeep, where they stable their horses and stable their cargo. And
We arrived from the south gate, right?
yep.
So they did the whole shebang.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, so they start getting together with, which looks like the High Road Charter Company. And they make some arrangements, but it looks like they're probably going to be staying overnight at least.
Okay. I'm trying to on the map trying to find out where the one place is. I can't even find the street.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
so
because it's
LA?
a player. It's the player map, so it doesn't actually say it. But yeah, I wish I could have put this in the on roll 20, but
What do you want?
it's in the more northern part of it.
Okay.
So it's
I will.
not too far.
Okay. I'll turn to the group and just tell everyone. I know a place we can go that's real close to here, and we can find some food. And
I think I saw a road while we were following them. A hin, the golden one, golden something.
I have a place for us to stay. This is actually my home. I'm
Oh, you
from
have a
Waterdeep.
Hey, okay.
I have a place that we could stay.
Oh, okay. That's save the thing.
Neat.
And then so I'll guide everyone to the Iron Bear.
Are we going to meet your mama?
No,
No, that's not it.
It goes straight to
no.
I long for home cooking.
Oh, you'll get some good cooking. I'll tell you that, but
Good cooking is
not
not.
for my mama.
So where is it that we're going?
Oh, Alec Trebek died. Cancer. We're going to. It's not showing up on the map, but it's called Troll Skull Alley. There's a tavern there called the Iron Bear.
Oh, here it is. It's between say Down Street and Delzoran Street.
Wyvern rest. Sated Satya. On which on what ward?
It's in the North Ward.
The
If
North
you
Ward?
if you're at the high road,
Yeah.
um, there the cross street and the high road would be Delzoran Street. If you go to the east, you'll see kind of a block of buildings between Delzoran and say Down Street.
Twilight, Maiden Steer, Raging Lion, Misty Beard.
Where? Hold on.
Is it Misty Beard?
No, wait.
The
Let me see if I did the right keys.
Whatever. We're going there.
yeah.
Ah.
There.
So, what street do we pass on to go there?
I just put it in the
okay.
Discord.
In the
Okay, so it's not actually labeled.
Yeah, it's not it's not labeled.
Okay, I see.
Mine is.
yeah, my map is labeled too.
Well, no,
no,
the
no.
destination is not labeled.
Oh,
on the map.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Troll Skull Alley is not labeled on the map itself.
Yeah, it's that little alley between the streets.
and
that-
what's the
that
name of the
section.
one we're gonna?
The Iron Bear Tavern.
Iron Bear. Okay, it's not on the place, but it's okay.
not. It's
So-
not a map. I stole this from Dragon Heist, so this place does not exist there.
All right, that's good.
But
But can I
that's
make?
where it would be.
Can I do something?
What you need?
I found. Well, I think I found because we passed right by it. I'm gonna make a intelligence roll. Probably Sarah is gonna want to make one too,
For what?
because we pass right beside the bookworm treasure.
If there's a place you need to know, just tell me. I can point you to where it's at. I know Waterdeep.
Yeah, but I wasn't, no. What I mean is, I was looking for it, but like we passed right beside the bookworm treasure, which is a library held by a dragonborn.
You wouldn't know anything about that.
I probably would.
No, but we passed in front of it. No,
I don't. I am not aware of this place.
it's in Sardoon Street, or it's on the other side in the Trolls Alley. But you know, like when you turn from Windborn to Sidorn, it's the first one.
I have not heard of this place.
Let me show you a picture.
I feel like it's
That's also
know.
called metagaming.
Oh, okay.
yeah. It's a location from Dragon Heist of Waterdeep.
Yeah, I just took the map, so we had a map.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem then.
But yeah, if there's anything you need to know, ask Kriv. He can point you in the direction you need to go.
Yeah.
Because I am a city. Kriv is one of the city guards for Waterdeep.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
I would definitely
My
like
other
to hear my
character
brain.
would absolutely hate you.
Yeah, literally during the week we sussed out Kriv's backstory, and yeah, he knows a lot about Waterdeep and stuff. So
Just like
Yeah. Gizzly, did you want to say something?
I'm good for now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually going to look for libraries because I want books.
Right. Well,
And I
first
will
you
go along
want
with that.
first you want to find a place to stay, then go looking for
we have a
stuff.
place to stay.
Yeah,
I haven't
Chris said
gotten
we
there
have
yet.
one.
Exactly. Yeah.
But where are you going to put the door? Plus, also,
In
I did a
alley or
lot of work on this.
We'll let you have it. Go ahead, Win. Sorry.
We already thought about where we can put the door to the mansion. Okay, so there's going to be a place for us to put it. We just got to get to the Iron Bear.
Okay, so you're walking around down Sador, and you come to the corner. I know we can't hear you. You come to the entrance into Troll Skull alley, and as you turn the corner, Kriv, the sign looks
Can you
wrong.
guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. The sign looks different.
Something's not right.
It's yeah the sign's a little bit different. It kind of still has the same iconography, and it says Iron Cub Cafe.
All right.
When your favorite bars close down.
I'll tell everyone to hold on one moment, and to let me. I'll go in to see what's going on.
I'm gonna flitter onto your shoulder and sit there.
Okay.
So
Can you guys hear
the
me?
drink. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can hear you now too. Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay. So there's this like 2.5 foot pseudo dragon on the shoulder of a 6'7" blue dragon, fully armored dragonborn.
We are very intimidating.
That's smaller than me. It's like me and actual Cyrus.
In any case, so you open the door to the cafe, and it does look a little bit different. The decor is more like a cozy little coffee shop, for kind of a reference to here. There's actually a glass case on the counter. With pastries, you get the smell of pastries being cooked. At one of the tables at the cafe, you see a fire and water genasi, which you know to be Emberk and Avi. They're a couple, and they are also blacksmiths down the street at Steam and Steel. So they must be having a respite. You also notice Alan, a human employee that was at used to work at the Iron Bear Tavern, and he's just serving the two. Alan looks up and goes, "Kriv, you're back."
Alan, what's going on?
Betsy, Kriv's here. He seems to yell really loudly that you're here, and you see poking out from the kitchen, which you know to be Alan's wife, Betsy, pokes out, sees you, and goes, "Kriv, Crib's here! Again, she does it really awkwardly loud. Then you hear a thump from down in the cellar, what you know to be the cellar. And you hear this loud stomping. Thump, 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 thump. Ow! And the trapdoor to the cellar flings open when you hear "ow," and coming up the stairs is this really large, Cyrus. You see this really large white dragonborn with an apron on, and he just frantically looks around, and he looks directly at Kriv and goes, "Goldie!" And he comes running around the counter and just crushes Kriv into a bear hug. Cyrus, I would like you to make a dexterity check.
4.
Oh,
Hugs.
You don't take any damage, but you're the kind of the force of the incoming giant dragonborn coming up to give Kriv a huge hug. Actually, not for some reason he just doesn't even realize that you're there, and he basically headbutts you before you can move out of the way, and you kind of like fall off. But you easily, you don't take any damage or anything because you can easily like float down and then maybe fly back up to get in position. And, yeah. Cool. And he's just in this like, it would be a crushing bear hug, except for the fact that Kriv is currently fully armored.
Esther, I was worried for a moment. What's going on here? Why the Iron Cub Cafe?
A lot has happened since you left. When did you get back? Did you just get back?
I just got into town, yes.
Okay, so here's the deal. After you left, me and the bear bunch, we decided, hey, let's see if we can get a little bit more money. So we dove into Undermountain, and we got some. So
you went into the Undermountain.
Yeah. And we found some great treasure, and we basically thought, hey, why don't we open up a second location? And then Ellen and Betsy here, who just love the little space here, they're not too much with the a bigger location or anything. So we decided to give them this place. We still own it, but they pretty much manage it, and we just get some of the profits. And I come by to help out with deliveries on occasion. And we help them turn it into more of a cafe instead of a tavern. Don't worry, Leaf is okay with it. He actually has been very nice about that. You know Leaf to be the ghost that haunts this place. He actually owned Troll Skull Manor before they got it, and his ghost is still sticking around. Who knows?
Before we go any further, I need to let my friends in. I was worried that something had happened, and I held them off for a bit. And now, after all this has happened, Kriv will look to his shoulder and notice that Cyrus isn't there. And I'm like, oh my god, the little one. Where is he?
He'll just be like on a table, looking very perturbed.
Where's the baby?
Like, where's the little one? Alright, and then so I'll go over to Cyrus and apologize for Phoebus's act.
He'll look very
Oh, it's Krebis?
overly
Kriebus.
Oh wow, it's Krebis.
perturbed and just keep looking at the guy that knocked him off, being like, I deserve an apology for that. You know, the whole like
Does
pretentious sort of-
Kriebus hear that? Did you?
No, I just said that to Kriv because I'm a petty bitch.
And then I'll go go out into the alley and tell everyone that everything is fine. They are welcome to come in and sit down and explain everything.
I mean, I'm done
We're all
here. If you want to
almost
go, I
happy
could actually take you to our new location.
Yeah, because I have a pretty big party, so there's about 6 of us, and
That's
so
okay. We'll take care of it. And he takes off his apron and says, I put everything away, by the way, before I came crashing up. And then Betsy goes, Crebus, the trapdoor. And he goes around the counter. Oh, I broke it. He closes the trapdoor, and after a couple minutes, while you're gathering everybody, he actually mends it using a mending cantrip.
Kreb is doing magic.
This is not the crevice that you know of.
Okay. I was like,
This is not the
really?
Crebus. This is the Crebus for my Tuesday campaign, not my Saturday campaign. I have two Crebuses.
this one's a Clarion, barbarian cleric.
Yeah. I mean, you know how you say like a Pallock?
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing? Well, we were trying to figure out what a cleric barbarian would be, and we ended up figuring out that it's Clarion.
Oh, I would like the barbaric.
Yeah, I mean, we thought of that, but Clarion just sounded better.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, moving on. And so he heads up. So he makes sure everything is done, and he heads out, and he starts taking you towards the new Iron Bear.
Can I just backtrack at something when we entered the city?
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell my little one to stay hidden and close.
He is inside the mansion.
Yeah, they were all in the mansion last
They
time.
said in the mention. Good.
Yeah.
Basically, you guys made a permanent location where you, for some reason, will never be able to lose them.
Okay.
Which ruins a whole bunch of stuff. But that's all right. I promised Cyrus a thing. And I gave it to him. Anyways, moving on. Although maybe Shatant is still kind of like monitoring your adventures. There just in case.
Yeah. He can
Because
be.
he can be invisible the entire time.
He's the adventurous one.
Actually, you know what? He isn't able to enter the city.
Oh no! All right. Oh no!
And Kriv would easily be able to tell you that because of the Dragon Ward.
Yeah.
Dragons can't enter the city, so they kind of have to stay in the mansion. So they can't enter the
Dustin
city
didn't know
without permission.
this, but Crib did.
Probably a day or so out, you were like, okay, we need to keep the dragons in because when we get to Waterdeep, they won't be able to come.
Yeah.
All right. So he takes you to a few streets down. It's actually not. It's still in the North Ward, but a few streets down, you find the Iron Bear Inn. Sign is just an iron. This is the sign that you remembered. That's out front, Griv. They must have just transplanted it. And you see the Iron Bear, which is now a 3-story, thin but very tall brownstone building. The iron sign hanging out front features the silhouette of a bear and has the name of the inn embossed on it. The front entrance is marked with steps that leads to double doors. Crebus leads you all in, and inside on the first floor is the tavern, which has lots of tables, a bar, kitchen, staircase that leads to the second floor. It's a very tall chamber, about 15 feet high, with rafters that align with the series of wide wooden bars that hang from the right to the left side, and 4 chandeliers hanging from the ceiling in different corners. The interior is light tan and has a light tan and medium wood tint. There are about 10 round tables, a stage on the far end, and a bar manned by 2 bartenders along the left left wall. Door leading to the kitchen stands next to the end of the bar. Behind the bar is an open window where orders for those sitting at the bar are placed. There is a single 10-foot staircase ascending towards the back wall. There's a brief landing before it splits into two different staircases that ascend to the second level.
This place is amazing, Creepin.
Yeah. Do you guys need a bunch? Oh, actually, I want to show you something. He grabs your hand and starts leading you up the stairs. Second floor is basically where there's rooms for rent. And he leads you up to the third floor, which has kind of like a foyer area, and there are 4 doors. One of them in particular is painted half white, half blue, with gold trimmed plaque, a gold trimmed plaque. I can speak, featuring a staring eye on on an upright left gauntlet on the white side, and a dragon's head in profile on the blue side. Krebus takes you to the door and says, "You're gonna love this." And he pulls out a key, which is a white key, and he unlocks the door, and he opens it up, and he goes, "Welcome home, honey."
Step in.
Welcome home, honey.
That's what he said.
Yep.
As you enter the apartment, you see a large sitting room with a fireplace to the left of the door. A painting of Krebus Kriv and a small gray cat hangs in a gold-trimmed frame above the fireplace mantel. The sitting area features 2 white club chairs trimmed with royal blue, a royal blue sofa trimmed with white, 2 end tables, each between one of the club chairs and the sofa, and an oak coffee table. Behind that is behind the sitting area is a round dinner table with 4 chairs. The kitchenette lies against the right side wall. In the opposite corner from the door, you see a complex multi-tiered cat tree, which is currently unoccupied. A door and some windows on the far wall leads to a balcony with a small table and 2 chairs. Another door on the left on the left side of the room leads to the bedroom.
This is spectacular.
Yeah, do you like the painting? And the thing is, it is kind of weird because Krebus is dressed in a white suit, and Krebus is not known to really wear a shirt or anything fancy ever. Normally, if he's got anything on his torso, it's just some sort of leather harness, which he uses to carry his weapons with.
Mm-hmm.
But he's in a white suit. Kriv, what type of suit are you in? This was painting on a certain day.
Okay. Mine would probably be
Kriv in a dress. Kriv in a dress.
No.
Kriv in a dress.
no.
Oh.
It would actually be a gold colored suit. With white trim, and then with just a regular full gold. Like, it's not actual gold, but it looks like it's made of gold. Suit with white trim around it.
I'm gonna tell Kriv how surprised I am you're not wearing a ceremonial armor for your wedding.
Well, I didn't. This was before that was down my current path.
I mean, I just wanted it to look pretty.
Well,
And he goes, he looks around and goes, Ivar, Evar, and from underneath the couch crawls a gray tabby cat, who jumps on to the oak table and goes, "Meow." And you see on his collar is a blue key. And Krebus bends down and takes the key off and goes, "This is yours."
Thank you.
Why do I have a filthy imagination of thinking what this key is used for?
Oh well,
That's
it's
just-
actually for the apartment.
Yeah, that's my key. Well, the key to the room.
It is not for the chastity belt?
Oh, we're past that.
Sorry, but Krebus is never Chase.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so basically, Krebus has a white key. He has a blue key.
May I
There-
inquire how you
We
two...
won't need actual rooms, huh? But there is lots that has happened in the past 5 months that you need to be aware of. My journey isn't over yet.
Krebus kind of looks sad. And we have the night together at least. I would love
Yeah.
to take you out of that armor.
We do have the night. And then we'll go. Is there a place more private besides here and downstairs that we can talk? All of us.
I mean, we could talk right here. It's pretty private.
And then the next little bit, Crib will go ahead and explain everything that has happened since he's left Waterdeep to go to Green Nest and what their current mission is.
Wait. You have a dragon?
Yes, we have a hatchling.
Can't see him. Where is he? You probably
Cyrus,
left him
would
outside,
you-
right?
Cyrus, would you open up the portal?
I guess. I still haven't gotten an apology for getting thrown off your shoulder.
Honey, can you please
I'm wounded.
just apologize to Cyrus for accidentally not knowingly headbutting
With-
off my shoulder?
With full sass, I will do a mid-scene check on on Cyrus and just be like, "Nah, you're fine."
I'm gonna. Krebus comes down. Go. I'm sorry, little one. I didn't mean to. I just got really super excited when I saw Kriv.
It's okay. He's whiny. He's whiny when he hasn't read a book in 2 days.
Cyrus, you also have to understand that Grievous hasn't seen me in 5 months. So he can get
He's
uncontrolling at times.
he's giving you this like pouty puppy dog look, and the gray tabby cat crawls into his lap because Krebus is sitting on the floor in order to give you the apology. And they're just both kind of looking at you all sad. It's like Ivar's just like taking the emotions and mimicking it.
Fine. I guess this is acceptable.
Thank you.
Then I'll open the gate.
And you let him inside, and whoa, this is amazing. There's a lot of reading stuff here, though. Kriv, you
Cyrus
know that
loves
Krebus
his
is
book.
not. Krebus can't read.
Cyrus loves his book. This is his mansion. We are just
And you will treat it as such?
Cyrus, tone it down.
I'm gonna ask if I can start looking through stuff.
Do the books that Cyrus has?
Yes.
You find a lot of duplicates of various things.
No, if you stay at one shelf, all of the books are unique. But every time you go to a different shelf, it's just the same books but shuffled around.
Wow.
Look, there's limits to how many to what the books can be in here, which is basically any of the books that Cyrus has read.
Yeah, I understand that. That is perfect. Actually, it is magnificent.
And then
So
I will
is there
what?
anyone who has like hidden lives in the party?
Hidden live.
Well, you never mentioned Kribis was your name?
Yep. Kribis the Mirab.
Not even once in all the time we were there.
Neither did you ask.
Well, true. So
I'm willing to give out information of my life, but you must ask of it. I'm not giving it out
Cyrus,
willingly.
do you have a girlfriend?
I am a magic dragon.
Well,
Where the hell am I gonna find a girlfriend?
I don't know. Probably in my realm.
Mhm.
I'm gonna turn my head to Zindan and be like, he could be fine with that one. And talking about someone in Ravnica.
I'm not entirely sure who you're referring to.
Well, the pseudo dragon of the mage of Desert.
I'm not familiar with these.
I-
You mean Niv Mizzet?
Cyrus would definitely be more interested in Niv Mizzet, I will say.
Yes, definitely.
Enlarged reduce can be used both ways, baby.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
I do you
Uh,
me.
While we're all kind of talking about this, Crib will reach out with his mind and call for Maiden.
A black and gold dragon comes flying down from the top of the library atrium. Flaps his wings and just lands gracefully in front of you.
Albeit,
Hi, Dad.
hello, Hatchling. I have someone to introduce you to. And then I will turn to Priebus. Be like, Layden, this is Priebus, my husband. Priebus, this is the Hatchling, Layden.
And just kind of like shyly, Kribus waves high. He's kind of in awe.
Oh.
And Layden says, "Husband?" He looks between you two and goes, "You're married?"
Yes, I am.
And he kind of moves over to Kribus and he says, "Hi, Papa." And Kribus goes, "Oh, can I give you a hug?" and
He breaks.
Layden nods and he just gently like bear hugs him, but he doesn't squeeze too tight.
He
And Kraven
crushed.
just kind of like nuzzles into his neck.
We hear a loud crack. Oh no, I broke it.
Yeah, and as he breaks, he turns to you, Kraven, and says, "Call me Papa."
It's very hard for me, yes. I know this is what we've wanted.
There's a tear running down his eye.
He's,
I'm
but
assuming you're teaching him Bahamut.
actually, yes, I had to go out and get something made for him because he is actually, while on our way from Baldur's Gate to here, he decided to dedicate his life to Bahamut. He is now.
We should get one for Helm for Ivar.
That is Layden's decision because he's the one that came to me about this. So
Well, I'm just saying that if one of your if one of our children is for Bahamut, the other should probably be for him. It's only fair.
it's also their decision.
I mean, he is a cat, so he can't really do anything.
He's gonna
Okay, he can have a medallion for Helm.
Is it a black cat?
Great.
No, it's gray.
Huh?
It's gray.
Okay.
It's just a tabby cat. It's nothing special. It's just a cat.
Yeah, it's still just. A cat.
It's nothing like a dragon.
So I'm going to whistle.
And just appearing right next to you is Shatan. Says, I'm right here.
Hey, baby.
Lemon is enthralled in a book and some cushions up on the second level.
Oh yeah, I knew as much.
What have you done?
I expect nothing less from a baby.
She's kind of thirsting for knowledge. She's actually probably on the third or fourth reading of one of your books because limit to the library.
Oh. Well.
And I'll turn to Trebus and be like, "Did you move the library to the inn as well, or is that still at the cafe?"
I mean, the library didn't really have much for books. I mean, it was just there, and I think the owners.
I will give you 100 gold for all of them.
I mean, they're still back at the manor. I'm sure that Betsy and Alan's kids are using them, so they actually took the rest of the manor as their home, and they brought their kids. Just makes it easier so they can easily manage the cafe.
Okay. That makes more sense. Same for when we got it.
Krabis?
Grievous.
On another note, would you happen to know how where I could go in Waterdeep if I wanted to devote an item to another god?
Like which god?
Any good one would do, honestly.
Well, I'm a cleric of Helm.
A bloodthirsty one would do fine. I don't know if you.
I don't know if there's any that are bloodthirsties. Sounds like actually kind of one of the more bad people.
Yeah, well, they're.
But you also got like Torm. Like if you're doing something that's like more like warish, you got Tyr and Torm, which being also a member of the Order of the Gauntlet, associated.
He's saying names, and I'm like, because they're gods of their worlds and not mine, and I'm just like, I don't know a single word they just said.
I mean, I know where the temples of Torm and Tyr are. They're actually close to Helm because they're kind of like this little triumphant thing where like Helm is more of like the guardian, protector, life person. Well, Tyr and Torm are more like justice and war and such like that.
Would they know how to change an item blessed by a god to another one?
I don't follow you.
Well, I may have acquired a evil weapon that I think
You're not getting hold of
No.
that I thought I could control and definitely couldn't.
Well, I don't know much about that sort of thing. I mean, you could ask. but I'm not sure if they'd be able to help.
I swear to God, if you say Pumat Prime,
If I would,
okay, I have. This is out of character, but I have PTSD from Pumat Prime from the last Waterdeep campaign I played. I can't turn it into an absolute meme. And
Look,
oh
I'm not,
my God.
look, I'm not saying that Pumat Sol has a place here in the Forgotten Realms when he's probably busy up in Zadash over on Exandria. So he's probably not here in Waterdeep.
Welcome to the invulnerable vagrant. Um, we're not also gonna give you that spear. That is locked up, and you're not touching it.
It is in a vault which only Cyrus can let you into. Also, even if he let you in, it's behind a very powerful full glass.
Yeah, it was
Which is also locked, which only Cyrus can unlock. There's a lot of security measures.
Like, I have to spend an hour to actually change the glass around it because it is sealed. There is no sections you can just break off.
well, if it's glass, it can be broken.
One thing at one point, Cyrus. This is Chris talking to him. I know I asked for a sparring circle in here and all. But I'm gonna need to change that. Kind of didn't want to talk about it and all, but know how to forge things. And I was wondering if we could change the sparring circle into a forge.
I like the idea of a forge. We'll just add it.
I'm going to say that on your next casting, what you can next time you change it, we'll just add there's a you add in a separate hallway that comes off the atrium, and it goes into kind of like a round circular room with several doors along the side. Each of those leads to essentially one's a forge, one's like an alchemist lab. Uh, basically what you would have for any like stations that you would need for some sort of just to kind of cover all bases, so you don't have to like keep doing.
Okay.
You're like, maybe for preparation, we should probably add some more rooms.
But yes, I can forge armor and weapons. Actually, have a piece of work back in the inn at work. I'm not sure where Grievous is putting it, but Grievous, where's the adamantite armor?
Oh, the adamantite armor. Yeah, it's on the armor rack in the bedroom.
Oh, I just must not have seen it.
Well, you didn't say you went into the bedroom.
Oh, it's the bedroom. Okay. Gotcha.
You want me to get it? Do you want to see the bedroom? Wink.
We'll get there later. There's still much that needs to be done. I still haven't checked in with
Oh, that's right. You wanted that trip to greatness for the Blackstaff.
Yeah, for Bajara Sephiroth. I still have to check in with her too.
Yeah, she is also known as like her title is the Blackstaff.
Yep. This is so cool because this is all information that I learned in the Waterdeep campaign that is now being used in a different campaign. This is the first time I've ever had something like this happen, so it's kind of like surreal. It's like, whoa, it's so cool.
One thing about talk about outside of character. One thing about Crib is his goal is to become one of the Grey Hands.
You become part of Force Grey.
Well,
so you and Krebus have, as well as Krebus's partners, are part of the Black Hands, or part of the Gray Hands. But the Gray Hands is just like a pool of people, of adventurers that the Black Staff can pull from for various little missions. But she has an elite team known as Force Gray.
Yeah. His ultimate goal is to become.
And your goal is to get up to that elite team.
Now, I'm not gonna say anything, but Cyrus really likes the sound of the title of Blackstaff. So that sounds interesting.
I mean, you're from more for the southern coast. You may have heard of some of the machinations from Waterdeep, but I'm not sure how often you've really adventured here or know how deep of knowledge you know of it.
But let's go back to the inn. I am starving. Do you have any of the meat pies?
Oh, of course. Deonis makes
Oh,
best.
I have not had a good meat pie since I left.
You know, Cyrus could essentially have the pseudo dragons get you meat pies.
Yeah.
You said a
But
good one.
they're just not right. There's something missing.
Something about magically created meat pies. Just
Yeah, for some reason, it's just always sugar.
Like they're good. There's just one thing missing.
I've just figured out that Cyrus is the jester of the campaign. If any of you are have watched campaign 2 of Critical Role, you'll understand what I mean.
He's just a sugar. He's fueled by sugar.
Yeah, Jester.
What
Yeah,
about
it's basically jester.
Yeah, what he said, Jester.
Yeah, so you could easily go back into the inn, go down, and Krebus has some meat pies made for you. And there's an entire like chalkboard with a menu of specials.
And I'll tell everyone to have what they would like is on me.
I mean, I'm part of the owners, so everything's on me.
Yes, I know.
You do you if you look into the kitchen, you see Asimar, sorcerer Deonis. He's using like mage hands, and as well as a couple of his assistants to do some cooking. And Grievous says, "Hey, Deonis, Kriv is back." And he's like, "Kriv's back." And he comes to say hi. You also see Kel there. Yaros is currently performing on the stage. He's the bard of the group. And you easily get some drinks, some meat pies. If anybody wants something different than meat pies, Deonis is perfectly welcome to make it for you.
Gummies.
But he makes the best meat pies. Of what?
Thank you. I am very proud of my cooking.
But can you make me gummies?
No.
Oh.
Sorry. Haven't really gotten into the candy making. Kel, you see Kel roll his eyes. He says, "I'll go get some." And he leaves the bar to the other bartender. And he heads out and goes fetch some for Cyrus. And Krabus goes, "Get a lot!" About 20 minutes later, he comes back with a bag full of gummies.
Sorry, I had to swap over to my other mic.
That's all right.
What was the Asimar's name again?
Deomis.
Leonis. Do you have any Cyrus might enjoy some sugar cakes if you got those.
You know what? I think we got some from Betsy earlier today. Yeah, she delivered them when she came by to ask for help with the delivery. Should be. I'll go get them. And Krivas goes and he gets about uh, 7 sugar cakes and comes out and basically places them on the table for anybody to dig in.
Cyrus eats 4 of them.
Betsy does make the best cakes. We got a good lot here.
I mean, you'd be surprised at how much money that the Cub Cafe actually makes. They're doing awfully well there. I think it's because Betsy's baking.
Always had the best baking. Of course it would be that.
Mm-hmm.
So then I will kind of after I finish off my meat pies and stuff, I'm gonna go upstairs, take off my armor, and don my regular Greyhound uniform to go and talk to the Black Stuff.
The Greyhounds don't really have a uniform.
Or my city
so
guard.
yeah,
or
you could probably do the city guard thing. The Greyhounds are just like such a motley bunch of people. They usually do stuff that's outside the normal purview of what like a city guard would be doing. So there are adventurers, some various guards are part of them. So because there's such a motley group of people, there's no uniform. They just get assignments and missions from the Black Staff on occasion.
So Curve will call out, Krivas, I am going to go talk to the Black Staff. I will be back. Everyone, there's plenty of stores and whatnot here for everyone to find whatever they need.
For the sake of expediency, I'll say that you go see the Black Staff. She gives you 50 gold for completing the job, and she said she'll let you know if she needs any further help. Do you say
During the
anything
time,
else?
I want to go
well,
with him to meet the Black Staff.
Oh, okay.
I do inform her and whoever else I need to report, like talk to about the current situation that's going on with the Cult of the Dragon, and that I am needed to continue on this path.
And you
Just so
said
Kirk
you're.
doesn't get
It
into
says,
trouble.
so you're working with the Hoppers and the Order of the Gauntlet. Am I understanding that correctly?
With is a strong word.
I mean, I'm not saying
Alongside,
you're part of the Harpers or part of the Order of the Gauntlet, but for this sort of thing, you're doing to kind of like help them out. Because it does sound like it's an interesting thing to be taken care of. So I do recommend that you continue on that. I'll make sure that if there is anything else, I'll save it for make sure to hand it to somebody else. But this is something that I would definitely want you to be taken care of.
thank you, my lady.
But I will leave that in the hands to the Harpers and the Order of the Gauntlet. I will probably have to speak with L'Ariel Silverhand to let her know about what's going on. She will definitely want to know.
As far as I'm aware, they do not know of my associations with the Greyhounds. They just think I am a adventurer.
Yeah, understandable.
No, and that's
That's not
otherwise.
necessarily something you have to tell them, but as long as you're helping, is very appropriate.
That was my thoughts as well, my lady, and that's why I've come to you to tell you all this.
And who's this little creature that's with you?
This is one of my companions. His name is Cyrus.
Hello.
I have You are very large for a pseudo dragon.
I know.
You can actually speak now, telepathically speak.
He just
He
called you
can do more than just talk telepathically. This one actually knows some wizard magic.
Ooh.
Nothing that. Wait a minute. Are you from Kendall Keep?
See? Yes,
That's
I am.
Cyrus! I have heard of you. Now, I haven't been given too much information. It's a very pleasure to meet you.
Same here. You seem very interesting. I've heard of you. I figured I would take the time to come and meet you myself if I was ever in Waterdeep myself.
Well, definitely feel free. I'm always glad to meet an acquaintance from Kendall Keep.
With that, Miss Flex, Madam, I have to take my leave. There are some personal matters still to be taken care of.
Absolutely understandable.
Head back.
All right, now that Kriv has taken up a good portion of the adventure,
Sorry, we're at my home.
this is the Adventures of Waterdeep. So, yeah, I'm assuming you just returned back to the inn.
The end, yeah.
I would probably stay and chat with the Black Staff for a little bit.
Okay. You probably discuss with her like goings on in Candlekeep, and she'd probably inquire about your history
Yep.
because she's kind of intrigued by this creature that's in front of her.
I am very unique.
Anybody else have anything?
No.
Anything you want to do for the day?
We got stuff to sell.
You guys there?
Yeah.
Yep.
we
Yeah.
are.
Mhm.
I want to find a library.
All right, roll me an investigation check.
'Cause I'm almost done with my.
I'll help him out.
Does
So
this-
roll with advantage.
Yeah.
And I want to find graveyards. All of them.
Really, my advantage is 12. All right.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Cool, thanks.
I'm rolling super low on my good stats.
Yeah, you find a couple of bookshops.
That was me all last week.
Nothing super interesting, I guess.
Nothing.
I'd like to go after some libraries.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
For sake of progression, so just say I help them out, pointing out everywhere they need to go.
Go ahead and roll it twice. So roll with advantage.
Do I even need to say that I'm looking with them?
No, you can roll.
Nope, you can't. Double advantage.
No, you can roll to check for yourself.
Investigation?
Why?
There you go.
Why? This is
They
no
do.
way.
Wow, I crit failed and I got a 10
10.
still.
How did you get a 10 in invest? A +9.
I don't know.
Intelligence.
Plus 6 for investigation.
His intelligence plus proficiency.
It's proficiency plus my intelligence plus Grimoire Infinitus.
All right, you got that. Oh, yeah.
No.
I was like, how? Oh, no, yeah, that item. Oh, yeah. So sweet.
Yeah, so I'll definitely say that you find a pretty decent library for your perusal. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Actually, just more information on the Cult of the Dragon and any arcana that I can come across.
All right. With your, I'm just going to stick with your initial
Excuse
investigation check. The 22. The Cult of the Dragon has actually been around for a long time. Previously, they weren't doing what they're doing right now, where they're ransacking towns, stealing treasure, and hauling it somewhere. Previously, they've been known to be creators of Dracoliches.
Interesting.
Yeah, let me actually.
Okay.
Um, a lot of people don't really know what's actually going on with the current version of the Cult of the Dragon. So there really isn't any documentation as to what's going on here. Let me see if I can find my. There you go. So let me actually. Yeah, so the Cult of Dragon existed for centuries. During most of the time, its members were focused on the creation and worship based of Dracoliches, based on a prophecy translated from the cult's founder, Master. However, there have been reports that things are changing because they have been reported to be ransacking towns and trying to get treasure. And that's pretty much all you really know. You do find that there's been reports that there's different ranks inside. There's just like dragon. Some of them are just ranks of their forces. Dragon claws is one of the higher ranks, like a sergeant. They're the wear the purples, which are tier above, and there are. Okay, so it's Dragon Claw is the first rank, Dragon Wing second rank, third rank is Dragon Fang, fourth rank is Dragon Soul. Above them are the wearers of purple. And there's kind of a council of an inner circle council. That's about all you know of. All you can find.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else would like to do anything? Chalet, you're easily able to visit the City of the Dead portion of town.
Yes.
And find a Temple of Combor, as well as many graveyards.
Nice. I will pray at every tomb I can.
Just I need to go to one of the like. Actually, I will go to Embers and them and
Steam
tell
and Seal.
them my
Steam and Seal. Steel.
yeah, and tell them my some stuff that I got from those Yanti,
Okay.
which is the 7 scimitars and 1 longbow.
So basically, they'll purchase them for half the cost.
Mm-hmm. And then ask them to make the right now the pendant for Layden. So the other one will take a while, and we don't have that much time.
Okay. Being a fire genasi and a water genasi, they say that they could probably get that holy symbol done in a couple hours.
Okay.
Anybody else would like to do anything during your downtime here in Waterdeep?
Yes. I want to research how to change. What's the name? How to change the
Ruins Wake.
yeah, the Ruins Wake. Thank you. I had a brain fart.
Oh, there is one other thing I want to do. You can go to if you go to Temple of Torm or Tyr. Kribus can easily show you where they are. They are unfamiliar with these type of artifacts, but they do suspect that they probably wouldn't be very easy to destroy or take out the sentience to the weapon.
It wouldn't be easy.
It would not be easy, and they don't have anybody who would be at high enough level to do that.
Sad.
And considering it's not even from the Forgotten Realms, they're not even sure if they could. Like, it's even possible. So this would be something where you would need, probably, if you were going to try to do that, you probably need to take it to its original plane.
Ruins
It's
Wake
probably
not
way
from
there.
Forgotten Realms.
Ruins Wake is not from the Forgotten Realms.
No,
Oh.
it's from Wild Mounts.
It's from Exandria.
Oh.
Kriv, do you mention the to the Black Staff about the mission that you got from Leon? About the
I told her
artifacts?
about the artifact.
Yeah. You don't necessarily have to have told her about Ruins Wake. You could probably have just told her
I would have just told her
about
that we were,
the mission that you got from
yes,
Okay.
because
from
he
the
would
other
felt
planar.
he would have felt honor bound to tell her everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll back a little bit. So while you were there, she goes, "Huh, interesting." There, Kribus actually, after he went to Undermountain, found some lot of treasure. He said he's probably going to be out not adventuring for a while.
Yeah,
It's going to be very
I've already
busy with
seen
his
that.
new ed.
Yeah.
He did bring back an artifact that he thought was pretty dangerous. Can you roll me a d20?
Ah.
And she goes into another room. Cyrus would probably be here during this time.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes back, and she comes back with a large box, just kind of heavy, and she puts it on the table. And she opens it up, and there's this large axe, which has some lightning bolts on it, and it looks kind of like like it would be something that like one of the orc tribes would probably be carrying around. It says, from what we can tell, this is a weapon known as Thunder Reaper. We don't know, beyond that, we don't know much about it, but there is a strong evil aura around it. If you are on a mission to collect these in order to get rid of them, then I would definitely, but if you have a better way of securing it than here at the Blackstaff Tower.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
Wink.
we can very much take care of this item and store it so no one can use it.
Then
Are
I
we
will
going to
leave it in
be
your care.
let in on that stuff?
Hmm?
Like the newcomers to the party, are we going to be let in on that stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely say that if anything, the mission, one of the things like when you were basically joining the group, would have been you were given information about the mission of some artifacts that were stolen from other planes that were for some reason being brought here, and you are on a mission from a one of those planeswalkers known as Leon Drakonov to collect them. Any of the good weapons or items you're welcome to use. Um, and any of the bad weapons, well, he's. I'm not sure if I actually communicated during the campaign, but he recommends keeping and storing until we can figure out how to get them destroyed.
I can run identify on it.
It's been done already.
Yeah, we already know what. We
Yeah,
won't.
and honestly,
for the
I have
hammer
not
as
created
well?
for the hammer.
Correct. The one that we just picked up from the black staff.
Oh,
The great axe. It's a great axe.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she had already done identify on it, and it was called Thunder Reaper.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Which I have not actually created the stats for.
We just know that it's like also an evil sentient weapon sort of thing.
Yeah, so kind of along the lines of Rune's Wake.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, I think
Gotcha.
they're both Grumsh based.
they're both what?
Grumsh based.
Grumsh?
Yeah. One's from Exandria and one's from Iodron.
So then, yeah. So after we got back from the Black Staff, we went ahead and put that in with Rune's Wake for doing everything else.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's a little retroactive thing. Also, order business. Chalet, Cure, Gisley, I would like you to roll me a d20.
Yep, won't be long.
Everyone rolls a d20?
No, just Chalet, Cure, and Gisley.
Okay.
Here it is. Okay. I just need to figure out who's getting the next artifact.
That's good. Shelley's been there for a long time.
Oh, yeah, here. She. I'm just going to do it here just so I can get it over with and not try to figure out where else to put it. But she also says gives you a set of studded leather armor, which she says this is referred to as the Deathwalker's Ward.
This is so nice.
Then when we get back, I will pull Chalet aside and offer her the armor, saying that this feels like it belongs to.
Thanks. You know, there are better ways of telling me you don't like how I dress, but thank you.
Well, here's the thing.
Yes!
It's not about how you dress. This is for protection.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the thing: is that while you get the sense that while it's not Talonvor associated. It is for a rumored other death god known as the Raven Queen, which is basically Talonvor from somewhere else.
Huh. Interesting.
And I will make up the stats this week because it's not in D&D Beyond, but I will get it. Let me actually
For
pull
the
it up.
for the dormant one, it's pretty easy. Eh? AC +1 advantage saving death saves.
Oh, yeah. But I will also make an item for D&D Beyond. So add +1 to your AC, or you now have studded leather, +1, and advantage on that death saves.
Nice.
So you're not gonna die now.
And don't worry, to our no new folks. Each chapter, I gave somebody one of these artifacts, so you'll get them over the next couple of chapters.
In the end, we're gonna make it rain. Can I look for magic items?
You can look. I can guarantee there are any.
Oh, I'll throw the decanter of endless water at Sister Frederica.
Didn't you do that last time?
Yeah,
Did I? Oh, well, I
Yeah.
still have it here. How do I get rid of it?
It's okay.
Remove.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward.
And then I'll do that when we leave.
Well, since we're here, and I'm from Candlekeep, any contacts that I might need to make would be good too.
You're from Candlekeep?
I am.
Well, hello there. For I am also from Candlekeep.
And I'm sorry, which one are you?
I am
Cyrus.
I'm sorry, what?
Cyrus the pseudo dragon.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well met.
Yes.
It's baby.
No, you're actually from the Dwarf Holds of the north.
Yes, I am, but I came from. I went to Candlekeep to teach or to learn cloistered
okay.
scholar.
Gotcha.
Same background, yo.
Small world.
All right. Yeah, there really isn't any contacts here in the north that you would really have. You get great library access.
Well, let me go ahead and do some research for spells then.
What the fuck?
Cyrus got a call.
Is this Jurassic Park?
Let's see here. You're looking for more rituals?
Yes.
Let me see here. Go ahead and give me one more investigation check. Let's see if you can find a spell book or a spell scroll or something.
Sorry, I was telling how dumb Alex is.
You're not really finding much, but you do find the alarm ritual.
Ay, ay.
But but that's
Alarm-
all you can really
alarm?
find. Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
So make sure you go into your character builder, go to your thing, and then add alarm to your Book of Ancient Secrets.
And that's on D&D Beyond, or
Yeah, for D&D Beyond.
okay. Cool. Thank you.
I'll add that to your Roll20 sheet. Does cost you, I think it costs you like 25 gold to inscribe it.
I think it's 50.
It is a first level spell.
Oh,
Oh, it is 50. Yeah.
cool.
Safe to make sure you have the appropriate inks in order to inscribe it into the book. Gisley, did you want to do anything while you're in Waterdeep?
Sorry, I keep muting my mic. See, I kind of want to look for a new weapon.
Can I interest you in this fantastically evil spear we have?
Or a great axe. You've got two evil weapons.
We have
if you
a
want to.
fantastically evil great axe too.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm a pally, so it doesn't really align.
Probably.
There's a train.
Chris can also make you something. Just saying.
I mean, that great axe is sounding pretty nice, though.
I still don't know what it does, but But based off of like how Kriv and Cyrus were handling them, you kind of think that it's probably an evil weapon, and it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I'm gonna take a pass on that.
You're gonna hard pass.
Yeah, hard pass on those two weapons.
Honestly, can I look for something and you're gonna like I'm gonna look for armors? But there's one that I found. If you're down for it.
Yeah, I'm down.
No, not for you.
Oh,
You don't want to take that one. You definitely don't want to take that one.
What kind of weapon are you looking for, Grizzly?
Probably
A mole?
like no, probably a great sword or yeah, I would say great sword.
We have slashing.
Because like said before, Kriv knows I was. Are you just looking for like something plain right now, or do you want something magical?
Magical would be best.
Weapon of warding is always good.
How much
In my
gold do you
opinion.
have?
What was that?
How much gold do you have?
52 right now.
52 gold?
He also has only just joined, so he hasn't gotten as much gold as the rest of us.
Yeah.
I don't know if he started with starting gold. That's why.
Yeah, I started with 10.
I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, let's. If we find it, I'll buy it for you. If we find something.
Okay. I'll give you some gold to try to help.
Okay, I actually wait. Um, 1 second.
I spelled that last word wrong. But you know what I mean.
I'll do it when.
I would say that would be equivalent to a first level spell.
I'm not sure how all that works, so I was like, that's why I was just saying I don't know what the cost and stuff is.
You would need the weapon, and then it would be basically time. I would say that would take for this type of thing. I would say that would take 5 days of work.
Okay. Gisley, just buy a great sword, and I'll take care of the rest. Go to Steam and Fire. Tell them I sent you. You'll get a deal. Hopefully.
All right.
It's Steam and Steel.
Steam and Steel.
So
Just learning these names, okay? Crib
yeah, that's
knew
right.
it.
That's right. Steam
Crib
and
knew the
Steel.
name.
Think of it this way: is you got a water and fire genasi who are armor crafters.
Okay.
So water plus fire equals steam, and they make armor. So steam and steel.
Did you just make armor, or will they make weapons?
Well, armor and weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them's master armor smith, and one's a weaponsmith. So they have a supply. So if you're looking for a great sword, that you can easily get one. And how much that costs? It shouldn't be too bad.
Let's see.
Why do you keep doing that? Why do I have to constantly?
Great
Why?
sword.
Who's getting?
So it's about 50 gold pieces for a great sword. Because of your association with Kriv, they are willing to actually give you 50% off, so you can buy it for 25 gold.
All right, that's fine with me. Oh,
So you now have a great sword, which Kriv apparently knows of something to enchant it for.
sweet. All right.
And I'll start working on that. It'll take a little time, but you'll like it when it's done.
So how do I add
And
that?
as Gisley handed it to me, I'll put it in. Don't worry about it right now.
Okay.
Just minus the gold. We'll add the sword once everything is done. We'll add the sword.
Sounds good.
But as Gisley hands Crib the sword, he'll put it in the bag of holding. So he has to decide.
Anything else?
I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
This sounds
did
like
you
a good
tell-
place to take a break. But if you want, did you have one more thing, sister, before we go on break?
I just wanted to know if you saw the scorpion armor I sent.
Oh, scorpion armor? No, you don't find that.
Oh, what a shame.
This is not something that you would find in a town.
I know, right? It's gonna be in the shady part of town.
No, you probably wouldn't even find it in the shady part of town.
Okay,
This is probably something you would have to find in the field.
that's okay.
Yeah. So,
I was laughing because it's a cursed item.
which is one of the reasons why you probably wouldn't find it in a town. In any case, let's go ahead and take like a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Don't mean in gay time. So let's try to keep it to 5 minutes. So we
Alrighty.
can get back to it because we only have about. Actually, we only have about
An
45
hour.
minutes left.
Only for 45 minutes?
Yeah, we're doing a short trip today. So,
Okay.
Okay, so 5 minutes back so you can continue.
Okay.
Hi.
Welcome back.
What time were you planning on calling D&D today?
I'm trying for in about half an hour, basically two, just ending an hour early.
Okay. Oh no! Did you guys hear about Alex Trebek?
Yeah, I said something about that earlier. But I think too much was going on at the time. Yeah, he died of pancreatic cancer.
Oh my goodness.
But the armor is the animatite armor, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
Here we go. All right, everybody back.
I'm back.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
sugar
I'm
is-
here.
Gisley, GR.
I'm sorry, what?
I was just checking to make sure everybody was back.
I'm back.
All right. Just waiting on Gisley.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm good.
Oh, okay. I just didn't want to start without Zoom without everybody being back. So
I'm back.
we've got a dangerous artifact, a good artifact, a weapon in progress of making. Anything else you would like to do? I would also say that when you were following the Cult of the Dragon people, you did find out that they were going to be heading off on a construction caravan that was heading north. That the Hybrid Trade Company was in charge of. That you guys can get hired on as guards easily enough. So just to know your part, you're not planning to leave for until the till at least next day or so. So that's why you have some time here in Waterdeep to do whatever adventures you would like to do.
We'll go ahead and stop off at the Temple of the Platinum Dragon and save real quick.
Okay.
Just since there's an actual temple here to it.
Mm.
Not
Yeah,
necessarily-
it's a smaller temple, but it is next to, I believe it's the one with Tyr.
It's not one of those like at Boulder's Gate where I'm looking for an answer. Just kind of just doing a normal stopping at any Platinum Dragon temples and praying.
While you do that, Kribus actually kind of walks hand in hand with you to the same district because he's going to stop by the Temple of Helm and do a similar thing. I would also say that you probably have enough time to at least get one day's work on the sword.
Okay.
Kribus will probably help out to help make sure that you're not like up till late.
Yeah.
Which just cuts the day's work in half.
Gotcha.
If there isn't anything else for the day, do you guys want to take your long rest?
Actually, can I hit the libraries again?
Yeah, sure. What are you looking for?
More ritual spells.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. Just a straight roll this time, because you already did some looking before. Oh, not bad.
Nice.
Yay.
Let's see here. I'm going to say that you have located a ritual for water breathing.
Sweet. Thank you.
Don't mind if I'm able to be copying that down, pretty please.
Sure. You've been helping Shira, so basically if you want to add alarm to your spellbook as well, so like both you help each other, you each find one of the scrolls and you spend like 4 hours and both of you copy down into your own spellbooks alarm and water breathing. Again, 50 gold each, I believe.
Yep.
I don't suppose anybody could spot with 50 gold.
I have a couple ritual spells that I could probably teach you over sometime.
Sweet.
So,
Need some gold spotted?
yeah, Zinderlov will do that for you.
Yeah, I'm in need of gold for scribing.
You might be able to make some of that up by like if you find like some sort of dragon horde or something like that. Then you don't have to worry so much.
Oh, this is going to be, I think, the most annoying part of the Grimoire Infinitus is because it's not like an official item. It doesn't just add the spells in, so I have to go through and check all of the spells and find them whenever I gain levels in.
You can just add the spells from the Grimoire Infinitum into your spellbook, but you can't prepare them.
It won't let me add them. I've tried.
Oh,
It
okay.
blocks the spells. Otherwise, I'd just add all of them, and then it would be great.
Oh.
But
okay, slight downside.
yeah. Although I do have to say, probably my favorite part about the Grimoire Infinitus is in the description. It's like most of the book is blank, but the following spells are recorded in the first page of the tome. Alarm. Okay, you know, first level spell. Anti-magic field, an 8th level spell. Okay, bit of a jump.
Yeah, I don't know if he just like put them in probably in alphabetical order.
Yeah, alphabetical.
That's probably what it is. Not by spell level. So.
No.
It makes more sense to do it alphabetical.
Although it kind of makes more sense to put it like a level or level order, because
Level
then you can
then
easily just kind of like figure them out instead of having
Level
to go
then alphabetical each level. Super organization.
All right. I think everybody's got their daily chores done, right?
Yeah.
So, Kriv, do you have that armor on the armor rack? What are you doing with it? Okay, Krabus is very impressed with the armor that you're wearing. It's like, where did you get this armor? This is so pretty.
Would you believe it if it's from somewhere else?
Really?
From what I've been told, it's from a different plane.
Oh. It's so pretty. You know what would make it better?
What?
If we put it on that armor rack. Wink.
Oh, that was the plan.
But,
Go ahead.
you know, I realize, though, you already have this adamantine armor. Ding, ding, ding. On this rack.
That I already have an idea of who to give it to, and that's gonna go ahead and grab the armor and head down to the tavern and talk to Zendra.
Cinderlove's like, what's this? Wow, this looks like fine crafted armor.
Some of my best work. Honestly, I feel that this can be very beneficial for the battles to come with you.
Oh, why, thank you. Is there anything special to this?
Can reduce some damage. If anyone was to get a critical shot in.
Impressive. And as he's like trying it, he goes and like up into a room, spare room, and switches into it. And it seems to conform to his large size. Because magic items.
Because I'm good like that.
And he has a set of adamantine armor, which means now
What's
he has a AC of 20.
Gotta make sure our healer stays alive. And then I'll just turn to everyone and be like, well then, now that all is said and done, it is time for me to go upstairs and take care of some husband duties.
And you do.
uh,
Since the door to the, I think the door to the secret lair is in the apartment. The door to the door to the bedroom is closed. So
Okay. One thing I do want to say is, holy moly, Cyrus is a walking library at this current moment. Because I am level 5 and I know 31 spells.
nice.
And those are just ones that I can access with the grimoire.
This is spells that are in your spell book.
Yep. Spells. I love spells. The more the merrier.
All right. So, you guys go to take a long rest. Unless there's anything else you guys want to do during the night. Move on. Crave, do you want to roll, or do you want to just say it was really good time?
Good time.
Okay. Just saying. I'm familiar with some mechanics thanks to our turtle friend.
Thanks to Saturdays. No, we'll just say it was anyone in the inn could tell there was a good time had.
Everybody who's in the lair didn't hear a thing.
No, that it didn't travel that far, but in the end, you could tell, and that the staff wasn't surprised about it. This is the first time that it's been like this, and it's not the last.
Let's just say if you're in the apartment, there was a bunch of grunting, groaning, moaning coming from the other room. Some profanities.
5 months and up, but that needed some relief.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something quickly. I'm doing this because it's fun.
Because it's a one opportunity that you can do it.
Not that it's going to really matter so much. This probably won't go to D&D Beyond, but...
Excuse me.
Oh, it did. It's not supposed to be with advantage. But needless to say, Karibus missed you. And he kept you up kind of late.
You were like a rag doll, but he was still pumping.
He in order to continue, there was times where he was doing all the work. I'm going to say, while it's really not going to matter too much.
I forgot to say that earlier.
You're not about to give this man a level of exhaustion.
Hey.
You are very tired in the morning, and you also have a level of exhaustion.
So
Kribis, on the other hand,
Hey, we both have
He's
smiles
fine.
on our faces.
okay, the important question in this is this a Versa couple or a top bottom one?
you don't know.
Well, I want to know if Crib is gonna walk weird tomorrow.
Afterwards, you don't see any difference.
He seems to be able to take it.
Between either of them.
I don't see where to go to take exhaustion.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's an exhaustion mark on the standard D&D Roll20 sheet. So
Yeah, there is.
Well,
Uh,
I'm on Beyond.
from Beyond,
Yeah.
on
oh
Roll20.
Oh, I found it.
On Roll20, you go on the screw.
no, it's not a Roll20.
Oh, okay.
I found it. It was under conditions.
Oh, there it is. It's probably not going to matter because I don't think it's going to affect anything because I think you just have disadvantage on. I don't remember what it is. Exhaustion level. What does it say? Oh, disadvantage on ability checks. So it really doesn't do much.
Yeah.
And to be fair, you're probably going to end up like recovering that.
Yeah. Before we even had anything happens.
Yeah. So
I'm not worried about it.
It's not that big of a deal. All right. Where were we? So you wake up in the morning. Breakfast is being served downstairs. Before you go downstairs, there's some coffee being brewed up in the apartment. So as you walk out of the apartment, you smell some coffee. But you can easily get some breakfast downstairs at the tavern. Kriv probably comes out a little bit late. But Kribis seemed to like have woken up before him. But let his husband sleep. Oh, that was the wrong barbarian. I rolled on the wrong sheet. That's alright. I think it's the same. And right now, it's about going to join the wagon train to head out.
Go ahead and put all my armor back on and stuff, and tell Kribis that it is time for us to go, and that I shall stay safe.
Oh, but you just got back.
I know, but something foul is afoot, and my mission, you know my mission.
Ever the hero, my Goldie. And he just wraps his arms around you and gives you a kiss on the lips. And gives you a big old hug.
Can I give him a hug too?
Yeah, he's very, very affectionate Dragonborn, so.
So
if you ask for a hug, he just opens his arms and you can just kind of like jump into him and he just gives you a big old hug. And with that, after breakfast and everything. Oh wait, did you have anything, Griff?
Oh no, it was just filler stuff. That's fine.
We're actually going to probably end early today because I I really didn't. The next part we could go on, and I think this is a good stopping point. But basically, you guys go up to the High Road Trading Company and construction company. I don't remember what it is. And get together with the caravan, which looks to have wagons full of something, which you believe is the treasure that's being hauled, as well as several wagons of construction material. Your job is to basically guard the caravan on the way up to the supply depot. That's up the ways about 200 miles.
How long?
200 miles?
Hmm.
Was.
So about it.
Northward bound. Yeah, 200
10
miles up the
days.
coast.
About a 10-day?
15 miles per day.
A little over a 10-day.
A little over 10
Okay.
days. So you could say that during the travel, Krivo could finish enchanting the great sword.
Sweet.
Figuring out what I gotta figure out what I want it to be though.
I have thoughts. We'll talk about
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
But I think we'll actually just end that there, because that's a good stopping point, so that I can have a couple hours before I start recording Comes Out Loud
no, it's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
and everything. So I mean, we could if I was going to go for another hour, I'd probably continue, but that's it.
Hope you all enjoyed my home.
Sure did.
So this is I switched over to post show. So I know it was very Kriv focused, but after Kriv did a bunch of rolling on his table for heroic chronicling to kind of like expand out his story.
Everything just came up Waterdeep.
And you just arrived at Waterdeep.
But
He got an ally, and he was like, "I'm trying to figure out. Oh, it's supposed to be my lover." And I'm like, "I'll offer Krebus."
can I do that kind of thing, but for sister, even though I'm supposed to be on Ravnica?
Yeah. Yeah, it gets a little more difficult just because all the things in the Heroic Chronicle is very much the Heroic Chronicles is very much for the place that they were. So like the ones that we were using were the articles from James Hake, who is also a co-writer of Explorer's Guide to Wild Map, to basically have a kind of conversion to a conversion because the original Heroic Chronicle and Explorer's Guide to Wildmount was very much Wildmount focused. So
Okay.
So it becomes difficult. You could probably like do some basic things and probably figure out some of the things, but anything that's very generic, that like actual like homeland stuff, you might want to go into the Ravnica book and try to like discern what they would be. As far as I can tell, it's a much smaller sort of thing, but it gets a little more difficult, and you would have to kind of come up with things. But there are some generic stuff in both of the Verona Chronicles. So
Yeah, trying to
have anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
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 evacuation. That's it for tonight. Stop the stream.